2021 was one of the best years for anime in some time, and 2022 is already looking even better. It's been quite a tough few years for everyone, and the anime industry has been reflective of this as well. There are even more new anime hitting this year than the last, but at the same time, there are more that look to be of even higher quality. Just as fans might have noticed with the opening salvo of new anime projects hitting in the winter season, 2022 has a ton of interesting projects still left to come in the pipeline. There are a number of projects that are releasing this year following delays from the last 2 years, and there are some brand new projects brewing as well. There's bound to be something for everyone, as the slate for the year includes some highly anticipated original projects, major adaptations fans have been waiting to see, and some high-profile returns after several years away. Dragon Ball Super, Superhero. While there are going to be a number of highly anticipated TV anime releases over the course of the year, one major release that's already getting a ton of attention is Dragon Ball Super's next major feature film. It's an exciting release given that it's going to be the first new anime for the franchise in 4 years, and that's especially promising for what that could mean for the future as well. This new film has yet to reveal its international plans, but it's highly likely to make its way around the rest of the world later this year as well. It's going to hit pretty early and potentially dominate conversation for the year as a whole. Spy X Family. There are a number of brand new anime projects making their debut this year, and this includes some highly anticipated manga adaptations in the mix. Tatsuya and Do's original manga series has been steadily picking up steam with fans over the last couple of years, and there's a good chance it'll take off even more with its official anime adaptation. A collaboration between Bit Studio and Cloverworks, Spy X Family is a blend of a family comedy, major action set pieces, and even a dash of romance as the fake Forger family builds their lives together. Great character designs, an interesting world, and even more to witness. You'll want to keep an eye out for this one. There's going to be a lot of brand new originals and adaptations coming our way over the year. The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. But there will also be some major returns as well. The Rising of the Shield Hero straight up dominated when the first season premiered a few years ago, and it was quickly confirmed for 2 more seasons. The second season was initially slated to debut last year before an unfortunate delay as a result of the ongoing COVID pandemic. But now the series is finally back as Nofumi and is increasingly packed takes on a whole new region filled with all kinds of tough challenges. Now that he's taking on invading heroes from other worlds, there is bound to be a ton of action coming this season. The Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2. Speaking of major returns, one of the biggest anime coming back this year is The Devil is a Part-Timer. This is one of the many series fans admittedly gave up on all hope on potentially coming back for a second season someday. The anime initially debuted back in 2013, and it never really seemed like there was interest in the series coming back for another round. Fan demand was adamant, however, and soon that demand will be met with a brand new season. This newest season will be tackled by different studio and staff, hence the updated look for the characters compared to the original season. My Hero Academia Season 6. The 5th season of My Hero Academia admittedly had its fair share of problems in terms of how it brought the last few arcs of the series to screen. But Season 6 of the series enters with a clean slate with a ton of potential material to adapt. The Paranormal Liberation Front War arc of Kohei Horikoshi's original manga series took place over the course of a year of real-time chapter releases, and that means there's quite a fair bit of material to adapt should the new season take its time with this next major phase of the series. It could please a lot of fans with not only the major events coming in this war but also leaves room to fill in some of the gaps actually left from the manga story. It could end up being the strongest season of the anime yet if it all works. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. As already seen through the first half of this list, 2022 is a year full of high-profile premieres and returns. And just like The Devil is a Part-Timer, Bleach is an anime fans have been asking for more of ever since it was tragically cut short during its initial run, ending before the anime could adapt the final arc of Tite Kubo's original manga series. Bleach's anime is finally coming back in full with the debut of the 1000-Year Blood War arc. This final arc of the series carries some of the biggest fights, biggest transformations, biggest power level, and a whole new world opening before it all comes to an end. It's what fans have wanted for so long. And after seeing the first footage of this new adaptation, this new Bleach could very well meet up to all of the expectations and then some. Made in Abyss, the golden city of the scorching sun. Made in Abyss gathered a cult following alongside its initial debut back in 2017, but in the years since has grown to a huge franchise. Successful film releases have followed since that first season, and it will soon be joined with a second season coming later this year, as well as a video game and more. It's a deceptively deep and dark series that catches you off guard right from the get-go, as we see just what kind of danger